After this, check out our playlist section, and on the community tab, I've put some examples of what we're going to be talking about today. So sorry I haven't come with any visuals. Yeah. And also, in case you might be wondering, why are we looking at a Shadow Princess Beneficial Knowledge 100k subscribers YouTube plaque? It's because that is my main channel, and the one I am speaking to you now, YouTube Tips SPBK, is another one of my channels. So the one we're speaking on today is YouTube Tips SPBK, and the plaque you're looking at is from my main channel. Okay, so let's get into the topic. How to make more money on YouTube, or how to increase your YouTube revenue. So from my perspective, if you upload daily, the more uploads you have, basically, the more potential to make more money. I think that's a given one. That's pretty obvious. Yes, don't be afraid to upload daily if you have the capacity to do so. Hi, Estelicious. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all your support on the channel and everything else that you do. Thank you so much. And thank you anyone else that is here. Thank you for tuning in. So let's continue. Yeah, as I was saying, so upload daily if you can, and don't be afraid to upload daily, because obviously the more you upload, the more potential you have to make money. So don't worry about if your subscribers are seeing multiple notifications from you. That could be not if you upload more than once in a day. A lot of notifications go out. Don't be scared that they might unsubscribe from you, because if they do, if they can't handle how much you are being willing to prepare to be uploading in a day, and it's starting to get on their nerves and you feel like you're losing subscribers, don't worry about that part. I'd say keep uploading, because the people that really want to be with you will stay with you, and they won't mind how many uploads you do in a certain day. So yeah, so upload as much as you can, upload daily. Okay, so my next point, what I've noticed is you should focus on how much money you are making per day, as opposed to how many views you are getting per video, if that makes sense. Well, if it doesn't, let me explain a bit further. Yeah, so literally, if you go to the channel, I don't know, on the front of the face of this channel, you go to my subscriber count, you probably see 43,000 subscribers, and you're probably thinking, if you go to the view video section, you'll be seeing views that are, I don't even think I get 1,000 views per video on a long video. And you'll be thinking to yourself, how does this channel even make any money? But then if you go to the short section and you press most viewed, then you will see where most of the views and most of the revenue for this particular channel is coming from. But yeah, so I'd say concentrate on how much money you are making per day, as opposed to how many views you are getting per video. So don't let the views per video stress you out or put pressure on you, because that's not what you should be looking for. So if you, sorry that I don't have any visuals with me about the YouTube analytics and the YouTube studio, but I will endeavor to do a video. So I'll point you in the exact direction where you need to go, what you need to be looking for in your analytics to see what I'm talking about today. But let's just bear with me, deal with what we've got in front of us today. So basically, yeah, if you go into your YouTube studio analytics, and then you go to the part where it says, I think view your analytics, and then it shows you a breakdown of each video and how many views you are getting in the last 60 minutes. And then it shows you how many views you are getting in the last 48 hours. So what I normally do when I check my analytics, I check it multiple times a day. I don't even think there's an hour that goes by and I haven't checked my my YouTube analytics. I'm so on it. But yeah, so if you go to the part where it says views in the last 60 minutes. So that's, yeah, in the last hour, basically. How many views has your channel as an overall, how many views has it managed to generate in the last 1 hour? That's what you should be focusing on. So for example, if you're in your YouTube Studio Analytics, if it says in the last 60 minutes, you got 9,000 views, I think, oh yeah, I forgot to change the thumbnail. After this, I'll put it up, or it's on my community tab. You could see from that, it says 9,000 views in the last 60 minutes. So basically, what you want to do is try to maintain that figure, because that will reflect on how much money you are going to make per day. So for the example of my one, where you see 9,000 views in the last 60 minutes. So basically, for me to maintain that 9,000 views in the last 1 hour, I need to keep uploading and be consistent in my uploading, because if I don't upload, that 9,000 views per hour will go down. It rapidly decreases, and I see a rapid decrease. It can change in a day. That 9,000 can go down to, 4,000, 3,000. And then if it's at 9,000, you're making a certain amount of money. And then if that views per hour drops to like 3,000 views per hour, you'll see a massive decline in your money as well. So basically, if you want to make more money on YouTube, you need to focus on how many views you are getting in the last 60 minutes. That is in the last 1 hour. And then if you can maintain that figure or increase it, you can make it go up, the more money you'll be making. Hope I'm making sense. And especially if you are getting a lot of viral videos on your channel, it will be easier to maintain that figure, because I know sometimes when you upload long form content, sometimes the views are slower to come in. So in that case, I would recommend that you upload a lot more shorts as well. So if you're uploading one long form content, I think you should aim to upload at least 5 shorts per day. And anyway, YouTube has made it easier for us, because you upload one long form content, you can easily press on that remix button, and that cuts it down into shorts. So you don't have to worry about making 5 pieces of or 6 pieces of fresh content. That one video you upload per day, you can split that into 5 shorts as well. So then those shorts, I don't know what it is, YouTube picks it up and it pushes it out to the vast audience. You could get like 5,000 views, sometimes in a day. You could get 5,000 views. Sometimes it doesn't even take, 3 hours to get 5,000 views on the shorts. So I'll tell you, don't give up on your shorts. Keep posting your shorts. And the long form video that you do upload, cut that into 5 shorts as well per day. So you've got one long video and then you've got 5 shorts, and you'll see those shorts hopefully will generate you some money as well. And also look at the bigger picture as well. Remember I said at the beginning, look at the bigger picture. Look at your channel as a whole. How much money is your channel as a whole bringing you in daily? Don't look at each individual video, and don't worry about if you've only got 20 views on your long form content, because you could be making the money in your shorts section. Like I said before at the beginning as well, if you look at the face of this channel, and you'll see 43,000 subscribers, and then you go to my view section and the long form content, they're not even getting up to 1,000 views. You'll be like, how is this person even making any money? Is this channel even making money? But I tell you, I am. And every month I do not miss my revenue. Yeah, each month, I mean the threshold, I think that's what it is. Yeah, every single month I get paid on YouTube. There's not a month that goes by that I don't get paid on YouTube. And yes, I do have multiple channels, but each channel is generating its own revenue. Yeah, and I managed to hit the threshold every single month, and God willing, it will continue. So yeah, um, yeah, don't put too much pressure on yourself. I think I've said that already. When you upload a video and it doesn't go viral immediately, give it a chance as well. Sometimes the video picks up months later. I think, yeah, I think you can agree with me. You must have seen it on your channel. Sometimes you upload in a day, it doesn't go viral that day. 2 days later, it just, yeah, shoots through the roof, especially with shorts videos as well. So give yourself a chance. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Don't worry about, oh, my views are low, views are low. As long as you are meeting your threshold every month and you're getting paid every month, I think that's where your focus should be. Don't worry too much about the views, although it's nice when you go to your channel and you see 1 million views, 65,000 views, 386,000 views, yeah, on your shorts videos, for example. Yeah, it's nice to see all those figures, but yeah, focus on how much money you are making per day and on your channel as a whole. What else have I got on my points here? uh Yes, what I was going to say to you, if you have multiple channels, so yeah, let's say you've got, I don't know, 3 or 4 YouTube channels, I think it's a good idea so you can keep track of things. You should write down, just have a notebook where you can just write down, each channel. So write down the channel name and then write down how much each channel is making per day. So then you've got a clearer picture in your mind, which channel is bringing you the most, which channel is bringing you the least, and where you need to concentrate your efforts on. Because sometimes one channel could be making more than the other. So you can know, if you've got it all written down, you can say, oh, yeah, this channel made certain amount today. That channel is lacking, lagging right behind when it could be making double what it's making. And then you can know where to put your focus on. You can know where you should be uploading more. If that makes sense. Yeah, write down how much each channel is bringing on a daily basis. Also, write down your goals as well. Like, how much would you like to be making on a monthly basis on your channel? So you can have a goal that you want to make. I don't know. Let's just give an example. You might want to make. I don't know. Start off with yourself. Start easy. You might want to make £200 a month, and then you might want to make £500 a month, and then you can increase it. Then you could be making £1,000 a month, £2,000 a month. So you have your goals written down as well, and then also start small as well. So try to consistently be bringing in a certain amount of views. Like I said, in your YouTube analytics, where you see how many, all your videos, I think they come up, and then it shows you how many views each video is bringing you in the last 1 hour. So if you can keep consistent, that number you see there, maybe you see 5,000 views you're bringing in every hour. I think it says in the last 60 minutes, but it's still an hour anyway. So how many views you're bringing in the last 60 minutes, 60, 60, yeah, if you can maintain that figure. So let's say you're getting 5,000 views per hour throughout the day, it doesn't drop below that level. On a daily basis how much you are making. And then if you can increase that 5,000 views an hour to 10,000 views an hour, or 15,000 views an hour, or 20,000 views an hour, that's how much money you'll be making. So look at your revenue as a whole. How much money is your channel bringing you daily as a whole, as opposed to when you upload a video and it's only bringing you 20 views. Don't look at each individual video, look at it as a bigger picture, which I've always said. Yeah, look at it as a bigger picture. Your channel is is a body, I would say. Don't just look at the finger, look at the whole body, you know what I mean? Because like even in your day job as well, to me, I don't really know how much I'm getting paid per hour in my day job. I look at the monthly figure. I look at, you know, how much I'm bringing home in the month, and then I budget like what I'm going to spend on bills and stuff like that. So I don't really calculate how much I've made on a daily basis, but not to sound contradictory, but I think you kind of get the example I'm trying to make. Yeah, look at the bigger picture basically. So I'm trying to look at my monthly salary in my normal job, my 9 to 5 job, but I'm a YouTube. On YouTube, it counts. Don't look at each individual views um, for the videos per day. Look at your channel as a whole. So that if you've uploaded yeah, if you've uploaded a video and it's not getting any views, don't worry about that, each individual video. Look at your channel as a whole. How much is your channel bringing in daily? And try to keep that. If you can be consistent at keeping that, you know, 5,000 views in the last 60 minutes or whatever it is on your channel, because every channel is going to be different. Yeah, some people might only have I don't know, they might only have 200 views in the last 60 minutes. But basically, if you can increase that number in the last 60 minutes in your analytics, if you can get it up to whatever number is closest to you on your channel, you'll be seeing more money coming in. I think that's the point I'm trying to drive home. I don't know if I'm making sense. Let me know in the comment section if it's making sense. You could drop me a comment and then I'll try to explain a different way if it's not coming across well. What other point have I got here? Oh yes, and also another way to increase your revenue on YouTube is if you go into your YouTube Studio analytics, and then on the revenue tab you will see how much, I think the last 5 videos are making for you. I think it automatically comes up with last 28 days. So if you change that last 28 days drop down to the last 7 days, it will show you how much each video is bringing in the last 7 days. And why I think it's more important to look at the video that's bringing you the most views in the last 7 days as opposed to the last 90 days. I think I hear most people on YouTube talking about the last 90 days, but I think it's better for you if you look at the figures in the last 7 days, because that's the most relevant. Because over a 3-month period, you could have a video that went viral at the first part of that 90 days. So let's just say, I don't know, let's just pick a figure out of, out of the air. That, yeah, in the last 90 days, you had a specific viral video that went viral and it got you 500, let's say it just got you £500 or something like that, that video on its own in the last 90 days. But then if you choose the last 7 days drop down, that video that brought you £500 90 days ago, how much is it bringing you today, this week? That's what you need to know, because that £500 could be showing up in your studio and you could be thinking that's the video that's bringing you in the most money. That might not be the video that's bringing you the most money, because in the last 7 days it changes. You might have uploaded another video that went viral closer to the last week, and that video that you just uploaded and it's getting you maybe, I don't know, let's just say it got you £300. That one particular video went viral, you uploaded in the last week. That video is the one that's going to be bringing you the most money. So what I'll suggest is you pick the drop down of the last 7 days. So that will refresh it. That will tell you the video that's making the most money in the last 7 days. And basically what I'm trying to get at is if you go into your customization part of your YouTube studio and then you select channel trailer, and then there's another one that's called featured video for returning subscribers. So basically on your home screen, if you select the video that's bringing you the most views in the last 7 days and you select that video as your channel trailer and as your featured video for returning subscribers, that's the first thing they're going to see when people come to your channel. That's going to be the first video they see and that's the one that's making you the most money in the last 7 days. So you should be trying to promote that more. And also, you should copy the link of all the videos that are making you the most money, and you should be reposting those links on your community tab, because the community tab also has an audience larger than your subscribers. Community tab, I think it's as good as shorts because I think, yeah, it has a wider audience. It goes really far. So you should be posting your most viewed videos in the last 7 days, copy all those links, post them on your community tab multiple times a day. Don't just use your community tab once in a month or once every 2 weeks. You should be using your community tab multiple times a day to post your most viewed, your most the video that's bringing you the most money within the last 7 days. You should be posting that and reposting it on your community tab. Also, if you've got other social media platforms, you should be sharing that link there as well. So the more views you get on it, the more revenue obviously will come in as well. I think that's really a good tip. I'm not really sure, a lot of people might have said that to you already. And also with the community tab, there's a lot of different ways you can post things on there. You can post a photograph, so you can post a picture, you can post a poll. I think you can, yeah, you can do a poll question. You can just physically post a link, and then you can, what else do I do? Anyway, I think the major three. So yeah, I don't think anyone might have told you this about your community tab, but it works really well. So what you should do is post your link. So if you copied your link, paste it on your community tab as normal. That's one way to do it. And then if you create a poll question, it could be anything, and then before you press post, drop your link inside that. Inside the poll question that you make, drop your link inside it as well. I don't know, if you go to my community tab, you might see an example of where I've done that. Yeah, you can have a look at that after that if I'm not making sense right now. And then also, if you post a photograph or a picture of the video, whatever it is, on your community tab, and then you could just post a link above that. And then another way to do it is, if you write, I don't know, for example, watch this video next. On your community tab, you can write watch this video next, but you'd have to write watch your video next, then you press post, and then after you've pressed post, then you go back into it, and then you can re-edit it and drop your link, your video link, inside there. And what that does is, because if you drop it, if you drop the link on the if you drop the link by itself, it will come up as a playable video. So if you drop the text first and then you press post and then you go back into it, then you can drop your link. Then it will look like a sentence. I think after this live stream, I will do an example of that. I'll put it on my community tab so that you can refer back to it, because all these things I'm explaining, I know it's hard to understand without visuals. Yeah. So I think I've covered most of my points, and if you have any questions, you can ask me the questions that you may have now, or to clarify anything that I've been talking about. If you have any, you can put it in the comment section. I can see the comment section, so I'll be able to respond to it. And if you don't have any questions right now, you can leave it after the video in the comment section, and I will endeavor to get back to your comments. Is there anything else, any other topics that you might be interested in, that you might like me to cover for next time? And you could leave that in the comment section after this. Also, please do check out our playlist section. We've got a YouTube growth playlist in there, and I've also reposted it on my community tab to make it easier for you to find. So please do listen to the audios and the podcast that we have in there. Um, yeah, thank you so much for your time. I do thank you for tuning in. I hope this has been helpful. I've shared my personal tips with you and that have been successful for me. So I hope that this can also help out some other people. Yeah, on this. So I think just a quick recap before I leave. Yeah, I said look at your views. I mean, look at your channel in the light of how much is my channel bringing in, and as a whole, rather than looking at each individual video. And then if your video views are low, don't be too hard on yourself. Don't pressurize yourself too much. Upload more shorts as well. And also, yeah, upload more shorts. That will generate more income for you, because the more views you get, the more money that comes in as well. And what else have I got here? Yes, concentrate on your channel. Concentrate on how many views you are bringing in the last 60 minutes, the last 1 hour. How many views is your channel as a whole bringing in the last 1 hour? And whatever that figure is, try to maintain it. Don't let it drop below. So let's say you're bringing in 5,000 views per 1 hour. Do not let your overall views drop below 5,000 views per 1 hour, because that equates to how much money you are making. So let's just say if you're making 5,000 views per hour and then it drops down to 1,000 views per hour, you'll see the impact in your revenue. So the next time you go onto your YouTube studio, check what your views are in the last 60 minutes, last 1 hour, and try to maintain that figure. And then that will maintain how much money you are bringing in on a daily basis. I also said if you have multiple channels, you should write down how much each channel is bringing you on a daily basis, so that if one channel is lacking, you can work harder on that channel. And I also said you should upload daily, because uploading daily will increase the potential of you making more money. The more uploads, the more money, basically. And I think we've all noticed that if you don't upload consistently, everything drops. The views drop, the watch hours drop, the revenue drops, the subscribers drop. I think it all goes hand in hand. So upload, 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 and consistency, consistency, consistency. And also, yeah, do your prayers and pray to God that your videos will go viral, because the more viral videos you get, the more money you get. And that's obvious. I know it's hard to get viral, but yeah, if you pray towards it, I'm sure God will put you in that line as well. God willing. Thank you so much for your time. I do appreciate you tuning in here. And thank you so much for all the thumbs up that we have. And thank you. I think we've got 16 people left on the live stream. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being here.